The Mythbusters. Adam Sharp.
Air. The Earth's atmosphere is a layer of gases that is retained by the Earth's gravity. The air contains a concentrated amount of oxygen and some other gases, but also contains a minimal amount of carbon dioxide. The atmosphere with minimum carbon dioxide protects the Earth's life from ultraviolet rays. Therefore, the Earth's atmosphere should not be tampered with. Should the Earth's atmosphere get damaged, the Earth's life will get destroyed day by day. Air pollution is the introduction of such chemicals and substances that harm the living organisms or damage the natural environment into the atmosphere. Stratospheric ozone depletion due to air pollution has long been recognized as a threat to human health as well as to Earth's ecosystems. Worldwide, air pollution is responsible for large numbers of deaths and respiratory disease. While major stationary sources are often identified with air pollution, the greatest source of emissions is actually mobile sources, principally the automobile. An air pollutant is known as a substance in the air that can cause harm to humans and the environment. Pollutants can be in the form of solid particles, liquid droplets, or gases. In addition, they may be natural or man-made. Pollutants can be classified as either primary or secondary. Usually, primary pollutants are substances directly emitted from a process, such as ash from a volcanic eruption, the carbon monoxide gas from a motor vehicle exhaust, or sulfur dioxide released from factories. Secondary pollutants are not emitted directly, rather they form in the air when primary pollutants react or interact. An important example of a secondary pollutant is ground-level ozone, one of the many secondary pollutants that make up photochemical smog. Stationary sources include smokestacks of power plants, manufacturing facilities, and waste incinerators, as well as furnaces and other types of fuel-burning heating devices. Mobile sources include motor vehicles, marine vessels, aircraft, and the effect of sound. Chemicals, dust, and controlled burn practices in agriculture and forestry management. Control or prescribed burning is a technique sometimes used in forest management, farming, prairie restoration, or greenhouse gas abatement. Fire is a natural part of both forest and grassland ecology, and controlled fire can be a tool for foresters. Controlled burning stimulates the germination of some desirable forest trees, thus renewing the forest. Fumes from paint, hairspray, varnish, aerosol spray, and other solvents. Waste deposition in landfills which generate methane. Methane is not toxic. However, it is highly flammable and may form explosive mixtures with air. Methane is also an asphyxiant and may displace oxygen in an enclosed space. Asphyxia or suffocation may result if the oxygen concentration is reduced to below 19.5% by displacement. Military, such as nuclear weapons, toxic gases, germ warfare, and rocketry. Dust from natural resources, usually large areas of land with little or no vegetation. Methane, emitted by the digestion of food by animals, for example, cattle. Radon gas from radioactive decay within the Earth's crust. Radon is a colorless, odorless, naturally occurring radioactive noble gas that is formed from the decay of radium. It is considered to be a health hazard. Radon gas from natural sources can accumulate in buildings, especially in confined areas such as the basement, and it is the second most frequent cause of lung cancer after cigarette smoking. Smoke and carbon monoxide from wildfires. Volcanic activity which produce sulfur, chlorine, and ash particulates. The World Health Organization states that 2.4 million people die each year from the causes directly attributable to air pollution, with 1.5 million of these deaths attributable to indoor air pollution. Epidemiological studies suggest that more than 500,000 Americans die each year from cardiopulmonary disease linked to breathing fine particle air pollution. A study by the University of Birmingham has shown a strong correlation between pneumonia-related deaths and air pollution from motor vehicles. Worldwide, more deaths per year are linked to air pollution than to automobile accidents. Out of the world's most populated countries, which emit the most tons of carbon dioxide per year: United States, China, Russia, India, Japan, Germany, Australia, South Africa, United Kingdom, South Korea.
Dust pollution is also